What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Justin Gibbons Show. I came to bring heat. I came to bring fire. I came to burn this mother down. Y'all, this is Justin Gibbons, and this is the goddamn CEO section. All right, this is what I'm gonna do here. This section I'm making for my YouTube channel to teach you how to get rich, to teach you how to be successful, to teach you how to persevere in your life, to teach you how to accomplish your dreams. All right. And I'm not gonna promise you any get rich quick. Oh, in 1 month I'm gonna have you making whatever. No, but what I am gonna do is I'm gonna tell you the flaws that you have in your life and how to change them. So most people, let's take probably 80% of America, they work a 9 to 5. They got a crappy boss or a crappy manager that won't let them get up in the world, and they sit in traffic 2-3 hours a day, and They watch the game when they get home. On the weekends, they go to the bar, hang out with their friends. Once a year, they take that vacation that their job allows them to take, and they go on some booze cruise or some normal bullshit in life, and they're sick of it. They're tired of the bull. They're tired of their life. They don't love their life anymore. They're going through the motions. First of all, what you got to do to change that, let's take, for instance, the 9 to 5 guy. My manager he don't see my potential. He won't let me be who I truly am. He won't let you, he doesn't understand my value. Listen, let me tell you this. If you work so hard, your company can't afford to lose you, they will give you a raise when you ask for it. When you say, I need a raise, they're going to say, we cannot afford to lose this guy, so we're going to give him the raise. If they don't, then you threaten them. If you don't give me the raise, you're going to lose me. Period. That's it. That's all you got to do. And if they call your bluff, quit. Quit. You're miserable there anyway. You don't like the job anyway. You don't like the people anyway. You don't like your boss anyway. You don't like the money, which is the only reason why you're there. Obviously, the money ain't enough, or you wouldn't want the raise, and you wouldn't want to leave. So you don't like the money now. So why are you still there? You're wasting your fucking time. And I'm not going to bullshit with you. I'm not going to tell you like your parents and your families and your friends, man, you better stay there and get that check. You better stay there and get that 401k. You better stay there and get that retirement. You know how many times I've fucking heard that shit? I'm tired of hearing that stuff. If that's what you want to do, you want to spend your whole life working at a place you don't like, with people you don't like, for people you don't like, doing stuff you don't like, then do it. Turn off this fucking channel, because it's not the channel for you. This is the channel for my real fucking CEOs out there, my real entrepreneurs, my real people who want to change their lives, who's not satisfied with normal, who's not satisfied with average, who's not satisfied, all right? I'm not satisfied right now. That's why I'm doing this, and I'll never be satisfied. When I accomplish this dream, I'm on to the next one, all right? I never stop dreaming. I never stop building. You know, what plagues most people is the excuses that they've heard from their other older friends or older people that they've grown up under, and then they use that for themselves, and then they tell younger people. Let me tell you the ones that I heard the most when I was in the workforce, when I was coming up. Well, see, Justin, you can dream all of that stuff. That's because you don't have any kids yet. You don't have a mortgage yet. You don't have a car note yet. You don't have a wife. Let me tell you like this. If you got fucking time to watch, when you get home, to watch the football game or the basketball game or any type of game you watch when you get home, you got time to watch TV when you get home, That's time you could be using to build your brand. That's time you could be using to build your dream. That's time you could be using to start your own business. That's time you could be using to dig yourself out of that hole you let society put you in. You let listening to these other people who don't know anything. How come all people that never have anything always have the best advice for how to get it? That's what I want to know. How come the people right there in the same spot with you always have the best advice for you, but they don't follow it themselves? Look, if you got time to go to the bar on the weekends, this is the average guy's life. You work 9 to 5, you're an hour in traffic, probably 30 minutes to an hour in traffic in the morning and 30 minutes to an hour in traffic at night. You come home, you crack open a beer, you get you something to eat, you watch TV, all right? If you got enough energy in you, you're with your woman. That's if you can afford one. That's if you even got a place to have a woman, all right? And then you sleep into the next day and then you do it all again. All right, that's your life. On the weekends, you go hang out at the bar room with your friends. Like I said, when you get home, you watch the game or some sort of TV. And once a year, that little vacation that your company allows you to have, those 2 weeks off, you go to some booze cruise, some regular old thing that you do every year with the same group of guys, blah, blah, blah. You might get a little exercise in on a Sunday at the ballpark with them or something, like shoot a little basketball. That's if you even get that. Most of the time, probably on your weekends, you're hanging out on the block with your boys from back in the day, talking bullshit that ain't about business, that ain't about money. It's about one of your sports teams. You're going to sit around, waste your time talking about guys who are out there getting it, who are out there rooting through the world, making their money, making millions, and you're going to sit there and argue with your broke friends over beer. Say you're not even broke, your average friends over beer, and that's your daily life. If you want to do that, turn this channel off, because you're never going to make it. You're never going to make it, man. You're never going to be rich. You're never going to be successful doing that. You're never going to be successful sitting out at some country club thinking since you got a membership now you're top shit and you shot golf with what a judge wants. You think I know the judge. We shoot golf together every couple of weeks. You don't know him. He don't fucking know you. He's already made his money. It don't matter what the fuck he does. You ain't made shit. You just somebody to talk to waste time with when he's out there after he's done made his fucking money. So, the thing is, you just going to have to, look, there are going to be people that come in your life that's going to tell you no and you can't do it and all of that. But the main thing is, it's you. It's you. You have to change yourself. Now, for people who have already started to change their lives a little bit, I'm going to speak to y'all for a few minutes. I just want to tell you right now, it is 4:57 a.m. in the morning, and I didn't just get up. I've been up since yesterday, all right? That's if you're not pursuing your dream, somebody is. I know there's guys out here that's going to be watching this, guys and girls, that want to be social media personalities, just like what I'm doing right here. Guess what? You're sleeping right fucking now, all right? And I'm not. I'm working. All right, and if you're not sleeping and you're watching this video, when I put it on, you're watching this video, you're still watching this fucking video. I'm working. I was working while you was watching this. All right, so look, turn off the fucking basketball game. Stop hanging out on the corner with your friends. Oh, but I got a wife and kids. You still find time to drink beer with your friends on a Sunday? Cut it out. You want to start your own business? That's how you fucking started. You use all your time to your advantage. You know, when I worked, I used to be a lawn caresman, okay? A grass cutter. That's a glorified grass cutter. A groundskeeper. A glorified grass cutter. And I was dating this girl, and she was going to school to be a surgeon, you know. And one day we got in an argument. You know, she told me, she said, Justin, you ain't nothing but a fucking grass cutter. That's what she told me. Now, I had always believed that I was more than a grass cutter. But when she said that, it was true. It had hit me so deep in my fucking soul. It was a knife straight to the heart. The love of my life telling you ain't nothing but a fucking grass cutter. Boy, did that fucking turn my gears. That got me fucking rolling. Justin Gibbons was not going to be a goddamn grass cutter anymore. I went from being a fucking grass cutter to owning 3 businesses now. This is my 4th one, all right? To owning several houses now, several vehicles, I changed my life around. I didn't want to be Justin the grass cutter anymore. So what did I do? Well, YouTube became my best friend. I bought a wireless mic. Actually, it was a present from my mother for Christmas. She bought me, that's when they first came out, LG. And I used to keep one earphone in, and I'd cut grass, and I'd listen to podcasts. I'd listen to YouTube channels about how to invest your money. Then I went and bought me an apartment. Then I bought me a house, both at the same time. People told me it couldn't get done. Guess what? I did it any fucking way. I knew it could be done. I saved and I saved and I saved and I saved and I invested my money, and then I bought stuff and I fixed it up and I sold it. And I just kept flipping things until I got here. We're going to get into more of that other stuff later. But first, I just want to touch on I want to get back to my people. So listen, if you're starting to try to do your own business and your life's getting better, you're getting a little bit more money, you're feeling better, you know you're a catch now, and life's starting to happen for you, but starting to get better, and then what happens? Oh, you ain't going to make it. That ain't going to work. Who'd that come from? That come from your best friends. That comes from your friends. That come from your family. That ain't going to never work. Well, you see, what happens is most people think they just haters. But let me tell you what a hater is. A hater don't stop you from doing nothing. All haters do is talk, because haters don't do nothing but talk. That's what they do in their regular life. That's what they do all the time. Does talking stop you from accomplishing your goals? If it does, something wrong with you. Talking never stopped me from doing shit. Of course I had haters. I had friends that were haters. I had family that were haters. I don't think they even knew why they was haters, and I don't think I knew why they were haters either. But let me tell you what happens. Your life gets elevated, and they're still the same. They're down here, you're up there, because you start growing. You start outgrowing your friends. And so your life gets more interesting because you have more money to spend on your life. You have more time to spend on your life, while they're still stuck in the same hole, probably digging it a little bit deeper, to be honest. So when you come around them and you're talking about your new life, they think you're bragging. The truth is, you're not bragging. You just got a new life now, and it sounds more exciting, and it sounds really cool. So to them, they see it as bragging. But you're not. You're just saying, hey, look, this is what's going on in my life now. They can't understand that. So don't worry about it. They'll get it one day, or one day when you're super successful, they'll be asking you for a job. Either way, it works for you. Don't stop your dream just because you have naysayers in your life. And don't get in your own fucking way. That's the main thing. Don't get in your own way. You got to learn how to grow, all right? And sometimes you're going to outgrow people. It's all right. It happens. You came in this world on your own. You're going to leave it on your own too. Who said you needed anybody anyway? It's always good to have people. Trust me, when you get to the top, there's people up there too. And there's people that's growing up there too. You'll find more friends. No matter what you pursue, there'll be somebody who's right there next to you. Trust me. But I will tell you this. When it comes to your old friends and some of your old family, there is no, this is a good one. There is no traffic on the extra mile. That's it. So look, this is the CEO section. It's going to be a new little channel playlist thing I'm going to have on my YouTube channel. And I am Justin Gibbons. Y'all guys tune back in. I'm going to have more advice for you. I might be doing this every day. Who knows? If I'm up at 5 o'clock every day, it's 5:02 now, a.m. in the morning, 8/21/2018, and I'm hitting it. And I'm going to get it again tomorrow. And I'm going to figure it out the next day. I'm going to be working while you're sleeping. So, change your life. And trust me, your life will change.